All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready, blue lady! 25! Safety 4, south! Ready, set!
On first down, Ryan. That's complete. It's Gordon. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Got it. Hey, high 7.
Here's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the 27, Ryan. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Deron Payne able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now Ryan. Flush to his right. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Chargers 0. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the double. Don't get nervous. Hey!
We got three. We got
Go! Go!
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Hey, Echo!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back.
It's going to be a long day.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Tyus Bowser, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Ryan. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Got it. Hey, check.
Ready? Back 38.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Here we go. Double time. 3 down.
Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set up. 70. Indy. Look at me. Zipper.
Watch the screen.
Hey, Alpha. Ready.
throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert, he's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down Atlanta. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
56, the mic, boy. 56. Check.
Now on 2nd and 16, Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. 6-6, pull it high.
45.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Kill.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, team 6.
Here's 2nd and 8. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, Delta. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Right.
From the gun, Herbert escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now Ryan on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Ryan. Complete to Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now! That's me. Go.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Now left side on the swing pass. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Hey, wahoo! Get it!
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Ryan. This complete to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Switch it.
Throwing again. Ryan. Flushed out right. And that one's complete to Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it third down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. On first and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Charger drive about to get going.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Switch.
Let's go.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Dante Fowler in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Ready? 60 yards.
Get him.
On second down, Freeman. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Ready. 61. Match box right. Hey, box drop. Big grip.
From the gun on third down. Herbert. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons push further out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got it. 58. Slam. Check. Let him go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Jones has it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Ryan. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 70, Indy. I got it. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. You got 3. 3 down.
2nd and 5. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Gurley. Oh, able to avoid him. Dances by him. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. On 3rd down, Ryan. Dancing to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, and no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Second and 10.
You bet.
At the 17.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Chargers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Forced out to his left. Gets it off to Freeman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Looking left side, and it's complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, LA. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 29, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Falcons on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 15. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped him to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the toss, it's Gurley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Now the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 33. A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return. The Charger drive about to get going.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left.
On the ball. Shoot.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. 25 yards that time.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL. We're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
To throw is Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Samson Abukum picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Ryan wants to throw it. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He spins free, and he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. It's Eckler again. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, Pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here.